Have you ever noticed seeing the same repeated number over and over? I know I have. I have been seeing 77 for the last 7 months on everything from license plates to email notifications. If you've been noticing the same number popping up over and over again, you're not alone. Many people experience this phenomenon and are curious about what it means. I first got interested in this subject a few years back when I was having some sort of a spiritual awakening and started seeing repeated number sequences. I even had a rash in the shape of a 7 show up on my arm. Angel numbers are a form of spiritual communications from your guides or angels. They often appear to people as repeated sequences of numbers. This is Creepy Cannoli, and let's explore the meaning behind repeated angel numbers and how you can interpret them to gain guidance and insight from your guides or angels. So let's get into it. Angel numbers are sequences of numbers that are believed to be messages from your angels, guides, or the universe, whatever your belief may be. These messages can come in the form of repeating numbers such as 1111, 1234, or 555. The angels use these numbers to communicate with you and guide you on your spiritual path. These sequences can range from 0000 to 999, and each has its own distinct meaning and energy. When I first started seeing repeated numbers, I thought they would only be the same number repeated, but then I realized that they can be any repeated number sequence such as 3434. Since each number has its own specific meaning, the combination of numbers can create a specific message. These numbers can appear in various forms such as on digital clocks, license plates, number of comments on social media, or even in dreams, and they are seen as a guidance or sign from the divine. Interesting enough, I have had experience with seeing the number 4444 in a dream, but I have not known anyone else who has ever dreamed of seeing an angel number. I am going to be going through a few common angel numbers and a summary of their meanings. So let's get into it. 000 is a reminder to align with your true purpose, trust in your journey of life, and have faith that everything is working out for your highest good. It also symbolizes spiritual completion, enlightenment, and the presence of a higher power. 111 is often interpreted as a sign of spiritual alignment and the presence of the ascended masters, indicating that the individual is in alignment with their true purpose, and that the universe is supporting them in their endeavors, and also a sign that you're on the right path. Angel number 222 is often interpreted as a sign of spiritual alignment and balance, indicating that the individual is on the right path and that their efforts are being supported by the universe. 333 is often interpreted as a sign of spiritual alignment, protection, and guidance, reminding the individual that their angels and guides are working with them and that they are on the right path. Angel number 444 is often interpreted as a sign of spiritual protection, guidance, and support, indicating that the individual is on the right path and their angels and guides are working with them, reminding them to have confidence in their decisions and that they are loved and supported by the universe. Angel number 555 is often interpreted as a sign of significant change and a sign that a cycle in your life is coming to an end and a new one is beginning. And it could also be a reminder that it is time to let go of your old ways and embrace new opportunities and experiences. The number 666 is often interpreted as a sign of balance, harmony, and finding the middle ground, reminding you that you need to focus on finding balance in your life to move forward. And it is also a reminder of your soul's journey and the fact that it is part of the spiritual evolution process. 777 is considered luck, so it's often interpreted as a sign of divine guidance and spiritual awakening, indicating that the individual is on the right path and that their efforts are being supported by the universe. 888 is a sign of financial and personal abundance, indicating that the individual's hard work and efforts are paying off. and that they are aligning with their true purpose and being supported by the universe, reminding the individual to stay positive and trust that they are well taken care of. Angel number 999 is seen as a sign of completion, spiritual enlightenment, and that a phase or cycle is coming to an end. It is also a reminder that you should let go of the past, trust in the present, and have faith in the future, and that your soul's journey is coming to a completion. It is also worth noting that numbers can have multiple meanings, and its interpretation might change depending on personal context, life journey, and other factors. When you see a repeated number, it's important to pay attention to it and try to understand the message it may be conveying. The meaning of the number can depend on the number itself, as well as the context in which you're seeing it. For example, seeing the number 1111 could be a sign of manifesting your thoughts into reality, while seeing the number 555 can be a sign of major life changes happening soon. The same number can have different meanings depending on your current situation. You can also ask your angels directly for clarification. The angels will respond in their own way, and it might not always be in the form of a repeated number. It could be through a dream, an inner feeling, or even a song that you hear. Trust that your angels will guide you in understanding their messages. Another important thing to keep in mind is that repeated angel numbers are not always messages that are specific to you. Sometimes they may be messages to a group of people or a situation that is happening in the world around you. So it is important to consider the broader context and not always look for personal messages. But based on my experience, when I see angel numbers, they are usually messages specific to me and my situations. Another thing to note is that seeing repeated angel numbers is not a one-time event. Your angels may be trying to send you the same number multiple times as a reminder or to reinforce a message. So if you keep seeing the same number repeatedly, do not ignore it. Trust that your angels have a message for you and take the time to try and understand it. One thing that I want to point out is sometimes you will keep seeing the same number sequences over and over until you get the message that the angels, guides, or the universe is trying to convey to you. Then you will stop seeing that number. This has happened to me quite a few times. It's also good to note that not everything that you read about a certain angel number will ring true to you. I can usually tell by using my own intuition what message is meant for me. So seeing repeated angel numbers is not a guarantee of good luck or good fortune. The angels are not there to simply fulfill our material wants and desires. Their guidance is there to help us grow spiritually and emotionally. So if you are seeing a number repeatedly and are interpreting it as a positive sign, don't become complacent. Keep moving forward and growing. So if you keep seeing a repeated angel number and you cannot figure out what it means, another way to interpret a repeated angel number is to take the digits of the number and add them together to form a single digit. For example, the number 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10, which would then be reduced to 1 plus 0 equals 1. This reduced number can then be interpreted to a further meaning. It is also important to not only to pay attention to the number itself, but also to the sequence in which it appears. Seeing the number 11 may have a different meaning than seeing the number 1111, which is considered a powerful master number. One last thing to keep in mind is that it's not only numbers themselves that carry meaning, but also the colors that surround them. Seeing a specific number in a specific color might add additional information to the message. I encourage you to pay attention to the numbers you see and to keep a journal of any repeated sequences you notice. Also recommend that you look up the meanings of the numbers you see frequently and to be mindful of your thoughts and feelings at the time you see the number. My favorite website to look up the meaning of angel numbers is posted in the description below. You can also try meditating, praying, or having gratitude journaling as a way to connect with the angels and to be more aware of the messages they are sending you. I have asked my guides and angels for a sign before while I was filling up my gas tank, and I remember that when my tank was done, they gave me a repeated number on the price of gas or the number of gallons that I got in my car. Lastly, it's important to remember that the guidance and messages from our angels and guides are not meant to control our lives. but rather to give us the wisdom and insight to make our own choices. Trust that you have the strength and ability to handle whatever comes your way and make decisions that align with your soul's purpose. This is Creepy Cannoli, and thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if there's any videos you would like to see, leave it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.